All right, it's April 12th, and you know what? I just watched the Conan O'Brien Hot Ones special, and I'm feeling inspired. So this week's intro is gonna be, yep, you know it. Actually, no, we're not eating wings. We're not. I would die by like the second one. I'm Phoenix born, but I have no spicy palate, so we're not doing it. But as you can see, I'm adorned in Phoenix Coyotes stuff. We're losing the Arizona Coyotes. And I know some of you guys are already angry out there. I've seen the posts, and I've gone through the motions. I woke up from my second nap today and saw the posts and processing and all that fun stuff and reading everything, and I get it. There's good reason to be angry, good reason to be sad, frustrated, all those emotions. The first professional team we're losing here in Phoenix. I'm going to fucking miss them. And as I've told some people already, I can't. There's no way I'm rooting for Utah team. I'm from Phoenix. The fucking team is from my city and my state, and there's already a disconnect once they lose that. And then also just the ability of access to watch regularly, attend regularly. Though I am going to completely, and we got my Shane Doan here. Decade in Desert. How old? I haven't gone over so many Coyote teams. I have so much shit. I am going to be rooting for Josh Stone, though, wherever he may go, for Cooley, for Falamaka, fuck it, saying it out loud. All of them. Keller, like, fuck. This is a good up-and-coming team, and it sucks that we're losing them. But, just to reignite some people's anger, we're going to first, because I want to also look at some of the good stuff, like that Shane Doan stuff. But also, before, it does look like the NHL, per prior reports, were strong-arming them into this, and unfortunately gave in, but with concessions, because there's that whole expansion team thing that was mentioned in the reports also. It looks like that's still a true thing, so we're going to still keep an eye on the June 27th land auction. If he can build an arena, he has an option to reactivate Coyotes as an expansion team, which sucks to lose our current roster, especially, again, with Josh Stone, Shane Jones' son, finally fucking playing for the team. But, yeah, and I'll get my fucking hockey team back. I'm from Phoenix, so that's where my ties are. But I get it. I see some of you guys already jumping ship to the Knights, to I don't even know who else. Who else I see? Some people are just leaving to watch hockey for other teams, or going back to your old teams because some of you guys have moved here. And I get it. But I didn't move here. This is my one professional hockey team, and I'm going to fucking embrace it. I've got plenty of, we can get that off there. We can go to, yes, Howler. Fucking great moment. I got my Howler plushie. I fucking love Coyotes. Been supporting them for years, because look, apparently, there's a lot of free small popcorns for AMC theaters on here. But some old ticket stubs here, 98, 97, 2000, 98. Dude, remember the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim? They need to keep those old jerseys or bring them back. Yeah, so I've got some old ticket stubs hanging around. Saw the New York Rangers back. America West Arena. The Senators, the Penguins, the Pens, right? Yeah, so we got some fucking ticket stubs. And I got, pucks from all around the time. The old. We got some of the newer. We've got even the 25th anniversary. Man. I even have the old, and the Kachina old. They're empty. I just collected them because, I was a fan. Other cool stuff and memories, of course. I also got to go on the ice for that one. That was really cool. I got to be selected one game in Glendale for one of the 3 for fan of the game, and one reason you don't win, and appropriately, we're not going to say the kid cheated, but the kid wasn't the fan of the game. But still, I got to fucking go down there. I got to meet Todd Walsh. And I got so many more memories with the Coyotes of going to fucking Jackson III with my dad. And actually speaking, if I have so much shit all over. We're gonna do. But I have memories of going to Jackson III with my dad and fucking, getting tickets spur of the moment. That kind of stuff. Oh, here it is. I have varied stuff. Also, we have the other McFarlane figure. The Curtis Joseph Cujo, right? But this is what I'm going to flash. Going to games with my dad. This one is... There we go. What's it? Oh, yeah. Fuck. Man, this is all... Yeah, Andre Nazaroff. There we go. I was like, fuck. Spacing on it. But it's right there. But yeah. Many games going with my dad to see them. Jackson III. One of the best things we got was playoff tickets against the Blues, and I think it was the 2000 playoffs. Like, second row from the ice. Fucking awesome. And then another fun story, which involves this. Oh, there's a stain. Motherfucker. But anyways, there is a Jeremy Roenick. We're gonna get my directions all across here. This is why I will never be a weatherman. But this was my original Coyotes jersey that has a stain next to the Jeremy Roenick autograph. And the fun story about this one is, in high school, I was how there's stains on it. Well, and I kept wearing it to games until I got my new jersey, this jersey. There we go. But yeah, fun story there was I'm wearing it to. I wore a lot of jerseys to school and high school, and I happened to wear it the day that Jeremy Roenick was doing a signing across the corner at Thunderbird High School. And I was wearing the jersey. My biology teacher recognized it and let me know. And I skipped the bus and walked over there. I got Jeremy Roenick, got to meet him. And fuck, yes. I mean, I have so many fucking Coyotes memories. Yeah, even the bag that I've been keeping it in. Remember their merch store name? I got so much shit. And I just wanted to go through and kind of just remember it. Here's that jersey, which plays better on a green screen for one. But, it sucks, right? We're losing them. Even as you're seeing, I have so much stuff here. We've got, of course, the 2012 whiteout. Got the pom-poms. Those were the ones that were adorned really, really cornily. Brought to you by Papa John's. And yeah, even fucking, there's the little, actually, I think it was in here. Is it still in here? Oh, there it goes. Hopefully not knocking anything over. But we got my ticket stub even for the game. Fucking, man. This is so disjointed now, isn't it? The Pacific Division champions won now. Thanks to all this, the collector's item. Oh, I didn't even put that underneath. We can move it live. Do you think it'll work? It'll work. Whoop. Oh, it moved. There. You got it. But yeah, so a lot of memories wound up in the Coyotes. And I understand, again, some of you guys are upset. On the upside, we might be getting the return of the Phoenix Roadrunners for weird. That might be playing at the Mullet. So there's some nostalgia in this very yellowed, once white stickered puck. But yeah, I just wanted to reflect and kind of memorialize and enjoy the good times the Coyotes gave me for 28 seasons, was it? We almost made it to 30, and if we get the expansion team, we might again. So, I mean, I get the anger, I get the sadness. I went through some of those motions. I started going through those motions when some of the earlier reports, and I still fucking would support a Coyotes team if they come back, even as an expansion team, because this is my fucking hometown, my home state, and they've been my hockey team for most of my life. I didn't have, other than the Roadrunners before them, which was minor league. I didn't have, a major NHL team. So I'll take, if we can get them back, yeah, let's go Yotes go, right? But yeah, let's get right into it though. You guys want to know our shows, especially because this is running later with me processing things and trying to get things done and deal with my fucking chronic fatigue still. So let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Shoujo Says Go, where I still recommend masking so you can at least try to help avoid dealing with whatever the fuck COVID did to me back in July, which we're still dealing with that shit. Like I said, second nap. But the other thing is that it helps with our touring artists have a lower chance to catch that stuff and disrupt their tours, which is awesome, and it makes the spaces more inclusive and welcoming. And I understand, speaking of things, watching things, most people aren't, but if you can, please, that's the one thing I can stress as someone who's 21 months over dealing with this fucking shit. Long COVID blows. Let's just say that. Regardless, though, always throwing out shows, artists that I fucking love every week here, and show suggestions, at least minimum one band, if not more, artists on these shows that I fucking love, and usually everything around them is fucking awesome. So yeah, of course, housekeeping. If you're watching this on wherever you're watching this, please be sure to give it a like. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube. You can still like it on YouTube too. And speaking of YouTube, if you are there, or if you haven't gone there, youtube.com/everyshowjo, you can actually go give me a subscribe. You get notifications of this content goes live and any other content I put to it. And then also, of course, that gets you notifications when all this stuff goes live. I just said it. But yeah, and also it helps me out with, one day getting more features like ad revenue. And yeah, Brain Fog is a fucking bitch, let me tell you. But yeah, so youtube.com/everyshowjo. That's already disrupting my spiel, you can tell. But the other thing is, since I don't get ad revenue, you can always support by going to patreon.com/everyshowjo. Yep, patreon.com/everyshowjo. I have a Patreon, and you can support me even $1 a month here, there, $5 a month helps me out. Like, think of it like buying me a beer or soda or even a water at some mid-sized venues. There you go. Whatever your drink of choice, think of it that way. Think of it as a tip. I appreciate anything it help, and as I'm able to get out, it does help me with gas money, ticket costs, that kind of stuff, and even just web hosting, improving stuff that went behind me, like green screen. Well, at least the logo's not. Excuse me. But yeah, so yes, patreon.com/everyshowjo. And also, yeah, I've been recording a little podcast on there, keeping up to date what I'm listening to and all that kind of stuff, getting it 3 days early to paid members, and then, of course, letting everyone listen to it after 3 days, because I just want everyone to listen to that stuff. The other thing they're out there for housekeeping is, of course, go to everyshowjo.com. You can check out photos I've taken of Jared's visit here with Devin K and a Solution, Susie True, and Spicy Mayo, which, again, congrats, Dallas, on the new kid. But also, that was a fucking banger of a show, and it was so fucking good. And that's why I sacrificed a week of horrible heavy fatigue to go and take photos. So, yeah, it's not exactly the... I love the fucking show, but oh my god, I did not like that week after. But yeah, check out what I sacrificed it for at everyshowjo.com. Plus, the other thing to mention this week is another local favorite of mine, the Saturn III. You can hear Galactic Racket underneath this episode, so check them out. It's off their brand new album, too, so it's over on their Bandcamp. Check them out. And of course, every week, and I guess we gotta stress it even more, but fuck sexism, fuck racism, fuck transphobia and homophobia. Fuck all that bullshit. Especially fucking white cis male politicians fucking trying to tell women what the fuck they can do, and fucking reenacting a fucking 1864 law about abortion. And it doesn't exclude first off, I'm pro-choice. You should have a choice, and your your primary care physician should be the ones making the decision, the only ones making. But also, this fucking thing, as everyone's been touting, from the Civil War era, from when we were a territory, it fucking has no exceptions for rape, incest, and it's archaic and bullshit. And I'm angry. I've used the word fuck. But yeah, so of course, first thing we're going to stress at the top, and all these links you can find over at everyshowjo.com/get involved. It's in the menu bar, get involved. But reproductive rights, Abortion Fund of Arizona, the link there, abortionfundofaz.org. And there they have information and resources, and yeah, you can go donate and help there. and see what they're doing with this shit taking effect thanks to the fucking Arizona Supreme Court. Luckily, also get out there and find the petition and sign it if you haven't already to get it on the ballot in November to make a constitutional amendment to codify reproductive rights. So, you're going to stress that there at the top. Of course, other things, Coherent Action, Black Lives Matter, FirstNation.org, Stop AAPI Hate. All these are fighting against racism and systematic racism and all this other stuff of just people masking and deflecting and being horrible people to do it from other probably horrible issues. Well, not probably. I know some of them are deflecting from horrible stuff. So there's links on there to those. Get involved. They have things posted on how to get involved. Plus, they also take donations. ACLU's on there. Also, Punk Rock Saves Lives and the Sire Project 2 organization that work with their punk scene. Links to them in there. And yeah, so just things to get involved in. Let's make this place a better place. And let's get that abortion rights and choice codified in the Arizona Constitution. I'm like redoing my glasses. But yeah, and then of course, this is still the music show, as I always break from that. And that is, you want to support your favorite musicians, the best, simplest way is go buy their music, go buy their shirts, go buy their everything. Actually, even underneath this, I believe, if we can get this. There we go. We got it. I know this kind of looks weird. We got the Buy Me Bambi, which I'm going to tell you about them. They're going to be here this week. But yeah, go buy the merch, go buy the CDs, go buy, the handkerchiefs and the koozies and all that stuff. Go to their merch booth at a show. Go on their Bandcamps. Go on their websites. Go buy the merch directly from them. That's the best way to get them the most money from your money to support. And, of course, the other thing is NEVA, the National Independent Venue Association. Go support them. There's NEVASSOC.org. They are the ones representing our favorite independent venues in our government and for lobbying interests and for also emergency fund to help out. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get right into it. Of course. I'm realizing something here. We're going to have this here. Let's begin with tonight, though. Friday, the 12th, all times are Mountain Time, which we don't do daylight savings here in Arizona, so any of the streams, hopefully the math is right on the timing. But yeah, let's get right into it. Tonight, we have Sloth Rust with Weekend Friends, another band that I hate missing right now. I want to fucking see. They're awesome. I've bought some of their albums. They're at Valley Bar, 7:30 p.m. We got Wives with Joey Gutos doing a solo set at Santan Gardens, 6 p.m. We got Hooks and the Huckleberries, Katie Mean Lubrication, and Shane Secor at the Yucca Tap Room. That one's 7:30 p.m. U.S. Grave album release with Forts, Lilac Angel, and Like Robbery at the Rebel Lounge. That one at 8 p.m. Got Jim Bachman, Super Talkers, and Taylor Glasheen at the Dirty Drummer. Yes, Jim Bachman back in town to play with some amazing musicians here in Phoenix, 8 p.m. Victims of Kentucky Rifles with Algaries and the Fast 86ers at 414 Mesa, 6 p.m. We got Joey Harcum with Haley Greenman at The Last Exit Live, 9 p.m. Death Dot God with Ugly, Witzik, Malaise, Alistair, Garnock at the Denial Underground, 7 p.m. And then down in Tucson, we're looking for a reason to go down there. We got Better on the Inside, Overthinking from here originally, or still from here. Roadkill of Heading Zoo. And again, should I do the idea of a board where here's the most awesome stuff? And yeah, Ball Gag. Groundworks down in Tucson, 7 p.m. Plus, if you're hanging at home, like I've been dealing with this stupid fatigue, you can always tune into twitch.tv/Scott Klopstein. See Scott playing music, taking requests, being awesome, and just great people in there, to chat with you. And then Saturday, we got, it's a lighter Saturday, and it might be because something else coming up called the Basic Music Festival. I'm not sure, but we got a couple of shows to tell you about for Saturday. We got Hope for Phoenix Benefit Concert, which is a charity that is a homeless outreach organization here in Phoenix. And we got NDA, we got Cheeseburger Picnic, we got Swain, Mike and the Molotovs, Killing Sunday, Rips Bar, 7 p.m. I don't know why you won't be there. It's a really fucking good show. Got Mega Cosm with Perfect Sense, So Happy and So Drawl at the Palo Verde Lounge, 9 p.m. Got a Lucky Moon Records presents Pseudo the Nomad, Basmini, Domo TM, Burr, and Sora Tokyo, which I love as a Kingdom Hearts fan, at the 1227 Tap Room. And then Deadbolt with Flame Trick Subs and the Voodoo at the Yucca Tap Room. Plus, Up in Flagstaff, we got Deathlands with Our Own Troubled Minds up there, and Gone Before Us at the Hive. I'm realizing how I shifted back for something. And of course, the other thing to mention, which is in Lake Havasu with some of our favorite locals here. Excuse me. We've got the Havasu Meltdown. It features the Venomous Pinks. It mentions, what we got? We got It's Fine, we got Call Shot, we got Mest, we got Urethane, Fallen Legacies, TV Tragedy, Winter Haven, and New Aesthetic. It's in Lake Havasu, 25. It's a Windsor 4 State Park for you. So check that out. And then, yeah, that's all we got for Saturday. It's a lighter Saturday, but a lot of you guys might be enjoying some Lake Havasu as the 90 degrees hit here in Phoenix. But then you'll be back on Sunday, right? Because we got some really good ones. And I'm putting this at the top because I think it's awesome. Sister Wife, Sex Strike, Rent Strike. There's a lot of strikes. Dusty the Kid, and Our Own Better Problem over at the Trunk Space, where they do ask you a mask inside just as a common courtesy. But also, heads up, there is free park. They have it posted on their Instagram, and I think it might be also on their website where you can find free parking. But the church started charging for their parking, so heads up for going there. 7 p.m. start, though. And then the other one, Bad Religion and Social Distortion. When I was looking, it actually had tickets available, so go check out if you were still looking over at the Mason Amphitheater. It says in guests, and we're just going to roll with that. I think the Love Bombs was the other band on there, 6 p.m. And then Emperor X is back in Phoenix with Belgium Tree, Smooth Hands, and Aura May at the Valley Bar, 7:30 p.m. We got Launder with Animal Shin at the Linger Longer Lounge, 7:30 p.m. And Bite Me Bambi, speaking of, usually does it their stream on Sunday, 2 p.m. Ooh, excuse me. Twitch.tv/BiteMeBambi. Then Monday, we've got Yanni with Sarah June, Cloud Countess. There we go. Excuse me. TV Messages and Rad Pinkert at the Trunk Space, where they do ask you mask inside, like I've always mentioned, 7:30 p.m. And yeah, keep an eye on there about parking on their website. Plus, Scott Klopstein streaming over on his Twitch on Mondays at 9 p.m. Tuesday, we got Bayside back in Phoenix with Finch, Armored for Sleep, and Winona Fighter at the Van Buren, 7 p.m. We got Nico Bones with Adult Toys, Blue Sticks, and Astrologer at the Beast Corner Pasty Tempe. For you guys wondering what, so you can get yourself a pasty while you're watching some awesome music there. 7 p.m. Chris Murray's doing his Bluebeat live streams over on his Facebook, 5 p.m. our time. And yes, Bite Me Bambi doing morning streams on Tuesdays, 7 a.m. So wake up bright and early and watch and support. And then Wednesday, there's actually a really cool one down in Tucson. The Beths are back in the U.S., and they're playing down there with Just Kaylin at the 191 Tool down there, 8 p.m. So they're looking for a good reason to road trip down to Tucson. There you go. Scott Klopstein's doing the morning shift at 9 a.m. on his Twitch. And then Thursday, the first night of 2 nights of The Sinceres, which if I got my facts right, that's Joey, who used to be in the Steady 45s, now singing in The Sinceres project. Anyways. That's why it's at the top here. With the Altons at Crescent Ballroom, 8 p.m. We also got Melt with 2 T's. So I don't know. We just put it with Low Hum and Merch at the Valley Bar. That one is 7:30 p.m. And then up in Flagstaff, if you're looking for some fun, you got Harpoon the Whale back in Arizona with It Gets Worse, Bryce Evans, and the Black Cats at Flagstaff Brewing Company. They're up in Flagstaff appropriately, 8 p.m. Plus Scott Klopstein streaming on his Twitch, 9 a.m. Then Friday, and this is where, like I said, this seems to be like where everyone just like saved up all their energy. But we got in the Bite Me Bambi shirt underneath it. We got Bucko 9. We got Bite Me Bambi. I'll be a zombie for that show if I can catch Bite Me Bambi finally live. And also Bucko 9 was awesome. Two-Tone Lizard Kings are awesome. And yeah, Yucca Tap Room, 7:30 p.m. And then the big one, the big one, and it's only day 1 of it, the Mesa Music Festival. We got Ann Arbor, we got Wallace Hound, we got Snailmeat, we got Arsenic Kitchen, we got He Then, the Joeys, Amazing Exploding. That's just my brain amazing exploding. Afterbirth Cartoons Turn Zero, Bellwether, ZC Keeley, Killing Sunday, Vicendek, Morgan's Bluff is back for I believe 1 more. And the Fast 86ers, Hotel Pink, Wild Giants, and more. All starting at 5 p.m. for music, starting at 11 a.m. with like speaking and other stuff. But yeah, that downtown Mesa is looking like it's going to be where to be that weekend. But if that's not where you want to be, or maybe you're in the West Valley, well, there's a West Side Punk show for you featuring Fixed Reaction, Sick in the Head, T.O.B., Victims in the Kentucky Rifles, and Sunny Slope Bullets over at the 44, 8 p.m. The Sinceres are doing a second night with the Altons at Crescent Ballroom. That went at 8 p.m. Cheap Hotel's album release, which is fucking awesome. And this tells you just how loaded and packed Friday is. Cheap Hotels album release with Belgium Tree TV messages and Prince Mirth at Last Exit Live, 7:30 p.m. We got Black Caesar Soul Club with Wormfur, who has a connection to the song you're hearing underneath here from Saturn III. Just check him out. This is a fucking good show, too. At 414 Mesa, 6 p.m. We got Roger Klein, I guess, solo, and PH Nafa with Sean Johnson over at the Rebel Lounge, 7:30 p.m. Foo Fighter Nirvana tribute band, or whatever they call it, cover band, whatever you want to call it. Threefold Fate at BRI Arcade, 8 p.m. And then another festival, this one in Miami, Globe Miami area. Miami Local Arts and Festival 12 Day 1. This one has MB Alexander, Fuck All You People, Instagon, Karen Ann, and more. And that one also is a 5 o'clock start. And then I think we got, just got Clapsign streaming usually on Friday nights at 9 p.m. if you're looking for something to catch from home, or even, open up the Twitch app and watch on your phone. But yeah, so there you go. There's some awesomeness. There's definitely a lot of awesomeness and a lot of awesome shows. So hopefully you go check them out, support them. Maybe I'll see you on Friday night at the Yucca Tap Room for that one. There was a lot of just fucking great stuff. So be safe out of course, mask, and try to just, I hate this long COVID shit. So you just do what you can to avoid this shit. And yeah, RIP, pour one out for the Coyotes. What a bummer. But until next week, where I will hopefully be out of mourning, or less mourning, my hockey team. Until next week, though, you gotta roll into it, right? There we go. Until next week, though, take care, guys.